Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. That shining golden key says I'm up to 8 wins. I'm 4 wins away from the maximum in the arena. But we're not going to get there. Let's find out who's going to stop me. Because it's going to get harder, and we saw from that one guy, that shaman had an insanely, well-tuned, full of awesome stuff deck. I mean, the Cult Masters, if you're not a shaman, are maybe a little bit risky, but even if they're risky, he was smart, he held them back, he played them well, and it crushed me. Sometimes the cards that are harder to use because they're more powerful, which is the case with those Cult Masters. I often don't like them because they're hard to use, and it means there are more situations where that card won't help you, but in the right situation, boy is it a game winner. This looks like a pretty good starting hand. We're going to keep these guys. Paladin. Paladins are pretty dangerous. They don't tend to be very good at killing things in the first 2 or 3 turns, but I'm not going to be putting out much of a rush.
Ready for action!
Yeah, you go get him, Goldilocks.
Drink with me, friend.
Oh look, something that can kill you and not die. Never saw that coming. Could power word shield you, and then you could not die, but still not kill him, which would not be very useful. I think I'm going to hope that this guy can stand up to can eat that one attack. Basically, I'm going to risk trying to coin out. I was going to coin out the Blade Master because I'd love to get him out early and get that kind of advantage. But you know what? If this guy hits him, I only need 1 more damage to finish him off. The Imp Master is actually just as able to do that and less likely to die. Okay, fine. It's the Imp Master again. Boring old Imp Master. Generating an army of puny but surprisingly relevant imps. Imp Master in the hands of a priest coming out on a second turn puts a lot of stats on the board. You could literally think of her as an engine for slowly turning healing into attack. Every turn she takes 1 damage, creates 1 point of attack for me. And if I keep healing her, she can do that indefinitely. In theory. I have 2 power word shields, that's kind of crazy. I don't want her to get killed somehow. First off, this guy is killing him. Because it has to be done. I'd love to play this guy, but so many bad things could happen. I play this guy, Paladin consecrates, hits her, I lose everything. That's no good. I think I'm going to power shield her. Draw a card, see if it's really good. Holy Smite is not going to be better for hitting him. It'll be good for finishing off because when he dies, he makes a 2-1 to replace him. I can kill that with the Holy Smite. That'll probably be useful. Hell, I might be able to just kill that with a 1-1 from the Imp Master. So let's keep her healed. Consecrate is 4 mana. Paladin deals 2 damage to all enemies. It's just like Holy Nova without the healing part. Which costs 1 less mana. It's still quite good. You'd think that paying 1 more mana and getting all that healing would make Holy Nova like twice as good. It's not really twice as good. Unless you actually have healing-based combos. So the damage is the important part. 4 mana is a lot easier to swing than 5. So, yeah. Oh my god, I wish I could play him now, but there's no way. So, this is good. I'm going to silence him. Because he'll not only lose the bubble, which is going to eat an extra hit, but he's actually going to lose his death rattle, which is the thing that's going to make another minion. So silencing him is effectively killing a 2-1 minion. So we're going to do that.
Your magic shall not save.
I'm liking my hand so far. I'm not sure how it's going to go wrong. Now, if I use her to kill that, that's 1 damage. She'd be down to 5. Then she'll do 1 damage to herself. She'd be at 4. These 2 guys could gang up and kill her. Although that would leave a lot of other army in play. But no, as tempting as it is to build up imps, I think I'm better off using this one to kill the 1-1. So that he doesn't quite have enough damage to kill her just with his minions. Just to be on the safe side. I don't like that very much, but you know what? Against the Imp Master, that's going to help. It's got 4 uses, and it only costs 1 mana, but it's still a weapon that does 1 damage. He could do 4 damage to me over 4 turns. Super slow. He can kill a lot of 1 toughness minions if that's the chance, but... Sneeze. Ooh, Consecrate bad. And now he can finish her off. And thing is, using this to kill minions really hurts when you start taking all that damage from the separate attacks. But in this case, yeah, okay, he killed all my stuff. It helped him out. This is a good first turn play. Other than that, I don't find it very compelling. But yeah. Okay, so he's got a bunch of stuff out. I'm going to play the injured Blade Master and heal himself. Well, not himself. I will heal him. He could use these guys and another use of the hammer to finish him off, but that would cause him, the paladin, to take another 4 damage and kill his entire army. So if he's willing to do that, I'm totally willing. I'm totally up for it. My Blade Master will give his life to kill everything he's got in play. That's fine. The drawback is he still has all his mana. So what's he actually going to play? He's not so dumb, not so foolish after all. This is a really good combo with this thing. This is only a 1 damage weapon. It's sad, but it has so many uses. If this guy's damaged at all, he gives +2 attack to your weapon. So these could be 3 damage hits, at which point it's kind of awesome for 1 mana. Kudos. That's why I'm going to silence you.
Your magic shall not save.
None of that. And... to heal myself, I could Power Word Shield this guy, which would make him just big enough to survive 1 hit from him. Although him and the hammer would get rid of him, but then the paladin would take another 4 damage. You know what? That's pretty good. The other choice would be play this, which the paladin could kill. He'd only take 2. This guy is going to get killed by that, and then I'd have to Holy Smite it next turn. You know what? I like this. I like this plan. Gets me another card. It's fine. It's tempting to use the 1 mana to do 2 damage to him, because I'm probably going to have to do it eventually, but then he would know. I'd rather maintain the element of surprise, let him act without knowing that I can do 2 damage for 1 mana. I'm glad I got this guy, because playing him on his own next turn would be kind of crummy. Playing him for 6, not too bad. That is bad, though. I am not a fan of this guy. Okay, we have a new plan. The new plan is charge. Smite. I hate using 2 cards for 1 like that. And you notice he lost +1/+1, but his health didn't go down, because if you have health in excess of your maximum and you get silenced, you lose that, right? But if you have health that is not in excess of your maximum and whatever was giving you that health goes away, your hit points don't go down. They only go down if they're above maximum. Now, I'm in a horrible situation because I used both my silences, not expecting him to have the Paladin Legendary, who is insane unless you can silence him. That is so bad. He has Taunt, he has Divine Shield, so I gotta hit him once before I can even hit him, really. And if he dies, the Paladin gets a 5 attack, 3 use weapon. It's insanity. Oh boy. Well, I'm just going to play smaller army. I'm not going to play my big guys, because right now he could kill one of my big guys, and all it would cost him is his bubble, his divine shield. So I got to hope I can get something to hit him first before even these guys go down and start trying to fight. That's horrible, though. He's going to be extremely hard to overcome, and of course he managed to get me to waste both my silences. I don't have any more silence in here. Oh my god. He can start drawing cards off of that. Oh, it's going to be so bad. I am in real trouble. Light Warden? Yeah, it's not going to help enough. So I could play him, play this, and charge for 3. It's not going to do enough. I can play this guy, and he'll get killed by stuff.
I wonder.
I don't think I have much choice. He's big enough that Tyrion Fordring can't hit him without dying. So he'll use his other stuff to do it. But that taunt should... Yeah. I've got to do this.
The gates are open.
I'll play the Light Warden, even though she's not going to get to do anything. She's going to get killed first. But at least I can heal myself, get her up to a 3-2. Doing the best I can. I still have this play that I can do in a later turn. Getting rid of Tyrion Fordring is going to be really hard, and even when I do that, he's going to have a super weapon that he can use to do 15 damage to me over 3 turns, or kill whatever I have that's important and finish me with his minions. Really? He really wanted that sword. What's he got, another Tyrion Fordring? I'm kind of thrilled that he did that. I'm still probably going to lose badly,
Your
but...
magic shall not cease.
Really? Okay. Now, him drawing another card is pretty obnoxious. Ah, damn it. That messes up my play. Yeah, I'm just dead next turn. I'm not going to be able to do enough. Where were you all my life? Okay, I have 10 mana. I can do everything but the Stormwind Champion. If I don't heal myself. That's not a very good caveat. The Holy Nova only kills him, and he's pretty worthless.
I wonder.
The Shadow Word Death can kill him. I'd have to Holy Nova, use the Bluegill to kill one of these two, and I'm still pretty much just dead, aren't I? Yeah, I'm really dead. Really, really dead. Oh well, I'll just do it. Drew the cards in the wrong order, and there's no way out of this one. I have 11 hit points, and he has 13 damage on the board without even the 4 cards in his hand. Game over. Tyrion Fordring pretty much single-handedly won. Having a legendary doesn't win you the game, right? You saw that when Sylvanas came out. It wasn't like exactly the right time or situation. But if you have the right legend and your opponent doesn't have the right countermeasure, then it can totally win you the game. And Tyrion Fordring, like he drew out all my silences. I didn't have any more silences left. I didn't have the kill a large creature card. If I had the Shadow Word Death, I guess I only have one of them. If I had a Shadow Word Death when Tyrion Fordring came out, that would bypass his Divine Shield. It would have just killed him right away. He wouldn't have had that huge taunt. He wouldn't have had that big attack looming over me. He would have just had the sword, and at least when he kills my stuff with his sword, he takes damage. Anyway. Well, that crushed me and made up for the free win I got against that guy who dropped. Now it's sudden death. Sudden death to the end. So if I lose this one, it's the end right now. At a really excellent 8 wins. If I win this, then I've got 9 wins, and I can keep trying to keep going. We're going to have to see. But yeah, there are going to be a lot of sick cards coming.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
In hindsight, I should have been a lot stingier with my silence, but how was I supposed to know that? It's pretty hard. Oh, if I had my control magic for Tyrion Fordring, that's the other thing. That would have been fantastic. Okay, we don't need you. We'll keep the other 2. Shadowward Pain, pretty easy, pretty good early game control. It's usually they don't get anything with attack 4 before the 4th turn or so. I mean, there are lots of ways you can. I'm just saying, more often than not, they won't have anything that can survive this for a while. Okay, what are you going to do? Play Claw and kill her? Coin Wrath, kill her. No, you're going to not kill her. Okay. I mean, that's pretty annoying, because you're going to draw a card, and I got to spend effort killing it, and I'm not healing anything, but whatever. We're going to do that anyway. Even though he draws a card and it costs me a card, it leaves my minion alive, and for now, I like that. Because it would take him 2 turns to kill her with Shapeshift. He's going to start on her now, although that means I can heal her, right? That was actually silly. Maybe he doesn't realize, but that was silly. Because I can totally just heal her. If he hadn't done, if he just used that and not attacked, then I would have had to heal him to give her the bonus, which still would have been worth it. But this is much better. And I'm going to Power Word Shield her too. If she gets silenced, and druids do have a few things that can silence, like in addition to all the generic ones that anyone can have. But I'm going to try that anyway, because right now she looks like a giant threat to him. She probably isn't, but yeah. I'm sure he's got some way to deal with her, but 4 toughness is a little bit harder. Ooh, Demolisher. That's pretty obnoxious. What could I possibly do against a Demolisher? I know. Well, for one thing, I could silence it. That would help a lot. But I think I want to save that. I think what I'm going to do is heal my opponent and then kill it. She's permanently bigger. Like, that's fine. Here, I'll play a taunt to protect her. If nothing else, that was annoying, right? Now he gets the claw. He wishes he had that first turn because he could have just killed her and saved himself a lot of trouble. She only has 3 toughness now. He could kill her much more easily. Yeah, okay, he's got away. There you go. Okay. But now I've got enough mana to play him and heal him right away, which I also like. I haven't really as much as I did some annoying things there, I haven't accomplished all that much. We've used about the same number of cards. If anything, he's got more cards than I do. And I've barely hurt him. That's a very tough bear. Oh, and silencing him will only get rid of the taunt. That's so weird. I always think of him as a 4/4 who gets like the +2/+2 in taunt. But actually, when he's a spell, right? And you choose whether to get a 4/6 taunt or a 4/4 charge. That's not how the spell describes it, but that's how it is. Because if I return this to his hand now, it stays the Bear Druid. It stays the 4/6. Okay, so here's the thing. I could hit him and then spend a Holy Nova to kill him and heal my guy up. My guy would still be pretty vulnerable. I don't know if that's worth it. But if I Thought Steal, I might get something good, but probably not. You know what? I think the best play I have is actually to do this. It is sort of a waste of the Holy Nova. If he has an army of like small minions later on, I'll totally regret that. Although I do have one more Holy Nova. Ah, he's going to do that and then shapeshift and dig. Okay. Oh, and this guy survives. I forgot. I didn't realize he survived. That's actually very annoying. Okay, I could play him hit for 4, but then he could Kung Fu, just take another 4, and then finish him with that guy. That would be horrible. I don't want him getting that kind of card advantage. Let's see what he's got. I get 2 cards from his deck. Those are some pretty good cards, actually. I'm tempted to save. Normally I would save him and then play him when I have a spell and kill stuff. I don't have any small spells that I could use to finish this off right now, though. I'm just going to play both guys. It's kind of a waste, but they're both really good. This guy can only kill one of them, so they should at least take some effort to get rid of. Ah, I see. Oh, annoying. Oh, that works. I was thinking of playing him to give him +1/+1 in taunt. It seems like a waste. Now I can give him +1/+1 and get a 6/6 instead. I like that plan. Behold the might of Stormwind! I mean, yeah, the ogre can just kill this guy, but he's got to deal with the Stormwind champion somehow, or I'm going to run over him. Ooh, Naturalize. That's expensive. So, Druids have the cheapest minion killing card in the game. Naturalize. It's just like recycles them. You destroy any minion you want for 1 mana. That's all. But your opponent draws 2 cards. Giving your opponents 2 cards is normally a really bad thing. Although, he killed something big enough, it's probably worth it, but there's a good chance that I could use that card advantage to come back, and he would not like it. Excuse me. I think... Oh man, I wish I had one more mana. Which I will next turn, but it doesn't help me now. If I play this guy and him, like I'd love to play him and kill that, right? He loses his bubble, but he'd still be a 4-2. It's not bad. And this guy would get +1 attack. He'd be a 3-3, but this kind of kills either one of them, whichever one he wants. With impunity, basically. So it's not great. Silencing him isn't that useful. It would just get rid of spell damage. He just has a battle cry, so silencing him does nothing. He's already used it. I could play this, and I could give him +1/+1 in taunt, so he'd be a 6-5 taunt, which could fight off either of these guys, but I don't think he's going to last that long if I do that. And I definitely don't have two cheap guys I could play and then give taunt to right now. I think I'm going to go with this plan. It's a waste of his ability. It's a waste of half of his ability. The 6-5 taunt seems pretty good against what he has on the board. Hopefully he doesn't just have the deal 5 damage to his spell. Ah, that's also pretty obnoxious. Oh, he's got a giant army of doom. Now I have a lot more cards in my hand, but he's got the stuff in play. I'm still playing catch up. Let's see. I could just steal this. Then he'll probably play something better and make me regret it. But I've got lots of silence to go around. If I play my own, then it'll just get killed by, like, junk. But if I steal his, he has to use his own stuff to kill it, and then I can start playing my own. That's the plan. Because otherwise, this guy charges, but he doesn't do quite enough to get through that. And I could silence him just to get rid of the taunt. Play this, kill one of the other ones, and I just have a 4-2, which would die to the other one. And a 4-3, which would die to him. No. I'm just going to steal him. For 10 mana, I have destroyed my opponent's 6-5 and gained my own 6-5 taunt. That is a very big swing. Now, if he has crazy legends that he can play, then I will really regret that. But it sure looks like the good move right now. I've got the card advantage. We have the same hit points. I just kind of equalized our armies, whereas he was way ahead in army. Okay, so he has one spell to get rid of that. That's pretty good. But that's a lot of... That spell just gives me 3 2/2s with charge. They die at the end of the turn. But that's a lot of surprise damage that's not getting used on me. And he could do combos with that if he had the roar, which he's not doing right now, so I'm okay with that. Now I feel like I have the advantage, because he hasn't got many cards left, and I've got all these crazy cards that are going to come down and start beating things up. So I'm going to play my own Lord of the Arena.
The gates are open.
And I'm going to play... It's tempting to play this and heal myself. This is pretty good. But I think he's going to throw both of these guys at him. I'm going to play the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, because if he uses both of these guys to kill that, all those things are going to die, and the Flesh-Eating Ghoul will get, like, +3 attack. So, more important than the actual getting bigger, that just, like, messes with your thinking, is what I figure. Oh, that's bad. He gave permanent +1/+1 to all his guys. Which means this will still be around to kill... Okay. Well, at least he took 6 damage from that. Oh, and he didn't kill that either. He's counting on this guy to survive. Interesting. How can I work this? I can silence and play Argent Commander. So if I silence this, it would still be a 4/6. Argent Commander comes and kills that. He goes up to 5 attack. It's not enough to kill that. But I could just go... Oh, I have so much less health, though. It's very risky. If I silence this, it won't even lose the health. It would just lose one attack. That's pretty annoying. I don't know what I can do that's better than that, though. I mean, I could attack with this and use his bubble to get through that, and then play a fairy dragon, heal myself for 2, but he'd still have that out. But on the other hand, I'm leaving him with a 4/6 if I do it my other way. And I only have 14 health. God damn. And now I must choose quickly. Awesome. Oh, whatever. Let's do my original stupid plan. I don't think it's the best, but... It's getting very lethal here. He just needs... If he has 2 cards with 10 mana, can do 10 damage, then he wins. If not, I'm in a pretty good position. Ooh, that's bad. See, he's so worried that I thought he might play that and just go for me because it's that close. Because it's that close, he didn't want to risk it. He wanted to make sure right now I'd have to lose my whole army to kill him. Okay, step 1, can I kill my opponent? Because if I silence that, I can hit him for 8. That is less than half his life. So no, I can't kill my opponent. You gotta check though. You gotta think about that. I think I have to just use these 2 guys to kill him. I don't have a choice. Something will finish him off later. Now, I want to power word shield something that's going to survive. It's going to have to be him. I'm going to silence this guy first just to see what I draw from the power word shield. Again, these 2 guys are going to die, so... I wish I'd power word shielded first if I knew I was going to get that, but... Actually, no, saving her is still better. Never mind. So yeah, we're still going to use these 2 guys to kill that. Okay, do that, and... I'd like to play the other one, but I'm going to have to heal myself now. Which, unfortunately, the power word shield didn't leave me enough mana to do both. It was worth a try, though. That drawing a card could have done something great. Maybe. I don't know. I should have had a plan for what cards... He has so many of these! I mean, it is a common card. It's not... But... For Druid. But so many... This is like such an efficient card. It is giving me a really hard time. Yeah, I do. She's not big enough to take him. It's so annoying. If I heal him, then these 2 can kill that, and this guy will still be alive, barely. And that would leave me with 8 mana, which I could play this and this. He would have 6 damage on the table. So if he drew something, he did 5 damage. No, I would have to use her to kill this, which is insane. But I don't have a lot of choice. Yeah, I don't think I have a lot of choice. Man. If I don't heal him, other stuff works out better. But then I'm losing him for no reason. So okay. Stupid Druids of the Claw are like driving me nuts. Okay. He's got 3 more health. I have 2 guys instead of 1. But he can Kung Fu this guy. Which he will. Equalizing things tremendously. This game is insane, and this is my sudden death game. Oh my god, what am I going to draw? He has no cards left. I needed that earlier, probably. I don't even know where that would have been useful. Oh, it would have been useful for the giant tree. That's where it would have been useful. Okay, let's make some minions and heal myself and stuff. Both of our abilities are worth 2 hit points per turn. If he just hits me every turn, I just heal myself every turn. Because, of course, his is giving him 1 armor and doing 1 damage. It's the same thing if we're just going hero versus hero. Okay, made a 3-2. Of course he's not. He's kung fuing her. I am healing myself, but oh man. I have fewer cards left, so I'm probably gonna die of fatigue first in this matchup. Holy Nova! Yes. My army may be crap, but yours is dead! The rich get richer. I am not happy with this situation at all, despite my bravado. There goes my army. What is his card? My card is kill a big thing. If he plays anything that's not really huge, then I'm usually... He's probably got something that kills minions. Well, I'll save the Holy Smite. I am running low on cards. What do I have left? This is not one of the... Sometimes I've had these decks where I've, remember all the cards and I can figure out what have I played. I don't remember this one well enough. I've already used the Mind Control, I've used the Stormwind, that's not the worst, but he's still killable by the Druid, so he's not getting me far enough. Oh, man. I only have 5 cards left. He has 7. He's got 1 more card in his hand than I do. Well, no, we have the same amount of cards, because it's his turn, he draws a card. On my turn, I'll draw a card. We have the same number of cards. But he can just kill this. I can't kill things with my ability. I need something really tough that can survive. I still have my Berserker coming. Ah, he's too small to kill with this. Oh, man.
Pay attention, class.
I want to shoot something, because, okay, first off I'm going to heal myself. So I'm doing that anyway. If I shoot him, then he will be low enough that she can kill him. And I'll have a 1-1. I want to shoot something to get the 1-1 now, because things are that crazy. If I shoot him, he'll be down to 4, so that if he uses Shapeshift to hurt her, he'd be down to 1. He'd be super low. But then I wouldn't have any way to kill him if he just uses this card from his hand to kill her. Ah. But if I just Holy Smite him, I might not have a way to finish him off. Because he might kill her with a card from his hand anyway. Oh my god. I'm going to shoot him. It's stupid. I'm losing the element of surprise, but I'm gaining a 1-1. I could get multiple turns of beatings out of that 1-1 for all I know. Or it'll absorb 1 damage that he would have dealt to me and get rid of his 1 point of armor. Swipe. No! Oh, he's big enough now. Oh, I'm so glad I shot him instead. Because now I can Shadow Word Death. And if I hadn't shot him, if I'd shot that instead, things would have been different. Oh, that's amazing too. It's true this guy has a drawback that he gets weaker whenever he's damaged, but say he hits him for 2, if he doesn't finish him that turn, I heal him back up. We're both running out of cards. I'm going to run out of cards first, but I have a lot of health built up now. I've got a chance. Okay. No! Swipe is so powerful. It is like the best anti-minion card. But is it enough? This is insane. I think I've used both Holy Novas. What do I even have left? It can't be much. Is my last card going to be like Gold Shower? Oh yeah, this is going to help me die faster. It's going to help him die faster too, though. Even if he just uses his ability, he's going to... Oh, this is insane. Oh no. That could be the game right there. I didn't realize I still had a fatty left. If this is a minion that I can buff, I might still have the game. That Yeti's so scary, though. I have a minion I can buff, and it's amazing. Oh, I can't play them both at once. Oh man, this is crazy. Because his 2 minions can kill this, and this one won't die. I'm going to have to play him first. Because the Yeti can't attack him without dying. The Yeti can attack this guy and not die, and that'll screw me. As much as I'd love to use his ability, I need his ability to be a 6/6 more. Okay, this is... Do that. Heal myself. Next turn I'm going to take 1 damage. I'm going to take 2 damage the turn after that. 3 damage. I'm going to have taken 6 damage just from drawing in the next 3 turns. But... Okay, that's bad too. I think that was an error. Well, okay, he's making his ghoul giant, though. This is insane. I'm not going to get any more cards. This is my card. That's all I get from now on, except it's going to hurt more every turn. For now, I can heal. My hit points are actually higher than they look. I only have to do 8 damage to him to win, but he's still got cards coming. I'm going to lose. Oh, this is insane. Oh, no. That's game over, because when he hits this guy, he won't die. He'll get, like, enraged. He'll be able to hit me for 8. Oh, there's nothing I can do. These 2 guys are just perfectly screwing him. Oh, man. There's nothing I can do. Hitting him doesn't kill him, so it does nothing. Hitting him actually makes him stronger. Although, he's going to hit me for 8. If I hit him, then my guy's going to have 5 attack. So this guy won't be able to hit him without dying. So this guy won't be able to get his enrage. But he's going to hit me for 3 every turn. I'm going to die so fast. I'm not going to be damaging him either. And he's not taking fatigue damage yet. If we both had the same number of cards, I might have a chance coming out of this, but there's no way this works. If I hit him on my turn, then on his turn he can just hit me for 8. So yeah, it doesn't matter how I do it.
I'm almost out of cards.
Yeah. There it goes. These situations where everyone's running out of cards really suck. In case you hadn't noticed. Yay. Doesn't really matter. All you have to do is hit this, and then hit... Well, I guess he can't No, yeah, he can do enough now. He hits that now, he's 5 attack, plus 6 is 11, and then kill me. Didn't matter. On my turn, I was going to take 3 or 4 damage. I already lost track. Damn it. When I got those 2 minions together, I thought that was it, but they were 11 mana. I couldn't do them both at once, or I would have probably just won. Alright, let's see what I get for 8 wins. 8 wins is still an awesome run. It's just so... It's always disappointing when you lose. When it's like... It's disappointing when it's close, it's disappointing when it's not close. I've got 4 crates now. So we've got 190, 215 gold. It only costs 150 to enter, and you get a pack. So that's lots of gold. And then let's see what I get in the pack. I got a rare I don't like. I don't think I needed any of those cards anyway. But that was an awesome run. I'm glad you could watch it with me. And we're going to see if I can do that well again next time. If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.